real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rosa, Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to stop it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody deal, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first she loaded up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night. Check on you, on me. LeBron, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Dripping money, cloud splash, I'm covered in I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go!
Spiller trying this one up the gut. He dodged the tackle. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
COVID-19.
Back to throw. Here's White. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They give it to Spiller. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Full momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Up the middle, Spiller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
Here's White to throw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw on a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Copy of the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Spiller! Pushing for the end zone. He lost the football. It's not loose. And the Chiefs pick it up. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
First carry for the versatile vet, Cordero Patterson. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's going to score, touchdown Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively, and quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run is a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This give is to Spiller. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Check 18. Check 6. Check 50. Check 60. Check. Hurt.
Now it's White. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Okay, ready?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 68, Dragon 60, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Right throw in here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19,
3rd and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills find some points there.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. throw to begin this drive. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Chiefs first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Looking slant route, complete. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them... for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did. In a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Succop to add the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Chiefs 13, Bills 7.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sound a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
19, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 19 Lock.
White to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. 19, 18, Pioneer. Stop up, Mustang 19. Hurt.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're to the end of one. 13-7 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football.
Let's
They
go
still
now.
have 10 to go here. It's second
18
down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Running it here with Spiller. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for Spiller. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, they go with Spiller. His progress is soft with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Now White. Brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here we go. Set. Cougar Knight, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Looking to throw. White. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Bills 14, Chiefs 13.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30 and nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again to the very versatile Cordarrelle Patterson. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Here's Spiller. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
White looking to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I think it was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
On 1st down, they'll run. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
6 lead by 6. Here we go. Set. 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Back to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now a carry by Spiller. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Spiller. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Now it's Spiller. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go now. 19 target.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
79, come right. Buffalo 18. Check, man.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set now. First and 10.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. It is cut left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Trap 50. 70 Lions. Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
18. Come on. Set. Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Warriors. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he goes. Third and long. Throws caught. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First down from the 42. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Man in motion here.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary pull. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll run here on first down. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Succop to add the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run this with Spiller. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready? Let go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Now it's White. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 19. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's White to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have him the 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Panther 60.
White throwing here. Escapes out to the left. White gets popped, and it's loose. And he's going to fall on his own fumble, and that's at least a positive. But, man, an enormous loss of yards on the play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball, and he saves the day.
Back to throw. Here's White. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19, 18, Mustang 19. Hurt. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. They've got trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Let's go now. Panthers 60, Panthers 19, right here. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They give to Spiller from the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on Crooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get up.
They give it to Spiller. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go.
Up the middle, Spiller. And they take this in for the score. The Bills take a 4th-quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Fights his way through a tackle. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. So calling a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Lions.
They give it to him again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate, and now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Spiller trying this one up the gut. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Again, to the very versatile Cordero Patterson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs losing by 14.